Alright, hey, what's up guys? Coach Mac, Play Fast Football. Alright, today we're going to do a video on how to game plan your best player. And what I mean by that is we're going to take a look at it defensively for us, how we are trying to build some things into our game plan to protect our best player so that teams have to figure out where he's going to be, where he's going to line up, where he's coming from, what he's doing. Because good football teams are always going to find your best player and they're going to work ways in their game plan around him. So as an offense or a defense, you always have to find ways to protect your best player and get them in a game plan where they can make plays. Remember to check out our sponsors. We got the Difference USA, which is the ultimate striking machine. We have one in our weight room that goes right on our squat rack. You can get thousands of reps working on striking, hand placement, elbows in, thumbs up. You don't need a partner. You don't need anybody to hold the bag. You don't need a medicine ball. All you need is the attachment, all right, and the pad. It comes with different springs to make the tension, all right, stronger or weaker as kids are younger or as they get older. So the tension, leveraging the pad in, all right, gets a little bit tougher. So check out Difference USA. Just Play Football is the digital software tool that I use to diagram and draw plays. Anytime I'm going to speak at a clinic, anytime I am going to do a webinar on my other website, if I'm going to do anything that involves drawing plays, it's going to be with Just Play. So check out Just Play Football. GameStrat is a sideline replay system we use. In the description box below, all right, the video, you will see a link that takes you straight to the GameStrat site. If you're looking for the #1 most reliable, most affordable sideline replay system on the market and you're looking for a company with great customer service, all right, check out GameStrat. They do a great job. We love it. All right, we love our sideline replay system here. Defensive Coordinator 1, which is an in-game app, allows you to make critical in-game adjustments based on live in-game data. All right, you got somebody upstairs that is charting plays that are going on, what you're calling, what the offense is running. You already have a template set up with the game plan or the tendencies that week of the formations and the things you think you're going to get from that offense. Now you're able to take the calls that you're actually making and compare them to the calls that the offense is making. And now with that live in-game data, you're able to go ahead and make adjustments based on actual results, statistics, and things that you're seeing, not things that you think you might be getting. You make a call, it's really good on a down, come back to the call and it's really bad. You got to figure out, was it a situation, tendency, down distance, personnel? Is that call good against certain sets but not good against other sets? Now you can match all that data up using Defensive Coordinator 1. All right, and then as always, Dome Hats, major sponsor of Play Fast Football. All right, this is our orange park hat here, swords up on the back. All right, this is a Dome hat. Dome hat is custom quality hats, beanies, and visors. Every hat has a story. They want to know what story's behind your hat. They're trying to get into every state, all right, every sport, every staff. Everybody uses hats, whether it be to outfit your team, fundraisers, build a brand, whatever you're trying to do. All right, everybody uses hats, so give Dome a shot. They are one of our big sponsors with the channel here, and then also at our first annual Play Fast Football Clinic, they are one of our major sponsors. So check them out at www.domeheadwear.co. All right, so when we're talking about game planning, all right, your best player, what we're talking about for us, all right, our best player is our left defensive end in our 3-3 stack. We do not switch sides in our 3-3 stack. All right, we play, all right, our guys on the same side. It's one of the things behind trying to play simple football, effective football, play fast football, the mantra or the motto behind Play Fast Football, trying to do things and not only the simplicity of it, but we do a lot of different things on defense. We try to keep them all as simple as possible, so we try not to change run fits. All right, when we're in our base packages, we try to not to change run fits when we change coverages. All right, the only time we change run fits is when we go to any pressure stuff, so we try to have a simple rule for the ends and the linebackers when they're going to box or jet when they're going to spill. We try to keep that as simple as possible. We have multiple movements and pressures built in. We play a few different coverages on the back end, but the bottom line is we try to tie everything together so that the kids can play it in the simplest fashion, and we're always trying to build off of what our base is so that our kids can play it in the simplest fashion possible so that they can think less and play fast. So when we play our 3-3 defense, we don't switch sides. So everybody that knows when they get our 3-3 front knows our best defensive end is going to be on our left, their right. All right, what teams are doing this year is they are running away from him. If it's in the read game, they're trying to read him. And then in the passing game, if we don't send a 5th or a 6th or a 4th rusher, they're trying to chip and double him every chance they get. All right, so one of the first things we do is we have an even package. All right, and when we go to the even package, we put him on the other side, and now he plays the anchor for us when we go to our even package. So that's one of the things that we do to try and move him up. All right, we get into our even package and we put him on the other side. So now they've got to find him on the other side of that package. All right, so now he's on the left in our stack package, but he's on the right in our even package. So we moved him, all right, so that people have to adjust finding where he is. Now maybe they have to scan or do things a little bit differently so they can find where he is, so that in their game plan, if they want to run away or double him, they have to be able to locate where he is. All right, one of the other things we've done is we've progressively throughout the season, we've started teaching him how to play the inside spot. All right, so we've started teaching him how to play, all right, a 2 technique or a 1 technique or a 3 technique. Eventually in college, he's going to be probably a 4-eye in an odd structure, so he's going to be an inside player. So we've started within our game plans, building towards the end of the season, we've started repping, playing him in here, so now he's inside. So now if you got a back and you've been working all week on chipping ends, and now they got to find where he is, now he's inside, we get a different matchup on a guard than we do on a tackle. Now they got to figure out where he is with their run scheme, how they want to do that. So we have moved him inside, all right, and haven't done it in games yet, but we will start doing it in games eventually, to where when we feel he's comfortable inside and we feel like we've got another end that's comfortable with their assignments outside, all right, it's never something we're going to do on a whim and just say, hey, go play that. It's going to be something that when we do it, we practice him, we teach him. He knows the pressures, he knows the movements, he knows what he needs to do. The ends that are in for him, because now we got 2 ends outside with him out of the game. Now we got to put another end in the game, so we got to trust that both ends know what to do in the game plan so that they get coached. All right, so we've had him on the left side stack, right side even. We've also moved him inside, okay? And then one of the other things that we're going to do within our package, because of how we do it, all right, within our base coverages, because of how we do it, our Mike linebacker in our base every down coverages in the stack defense is not part of the coverage. He is a spy extra player. So when we play our base coverage concepts behind our 3-3 stack, our Mike is actually not a coverage player. He's a spy on the quarterback, or he is an add-on 4th rusher. So one of the things that we are going to do, all right, is we are going to start playing him at this Mike linebacker position, all right, and then we are going to allow him to either plug and add on to the blitzes on the interior, or we are going to allow him to come off of either edge and move the front away from him. So now that he's at Mike linebacker in the middle, you don't know what side he's on, you don't know where he's coming from, all right, and then we're going to build some things in around our other kids, that calls that our other kids can already play. So we already moved the nose, all right, in our base structure, we already moved the nose one way or the other. So if we want to plug him, it's very easy for us to just plug him away from the nose. We already do that. It's nothing new for the nose. It's nothing new for the ends. These linebackers would have the same fits they always have, so it's nothing new for them. So now we can put him in here, and we can plug him as a 4th rusher in the middle. All right, if we wanted to bring him off the edge, we already have things in our 3-man package where we move the front and we bring a guy off the edge. All right, so if I wanted to bring him off the right edge, I could move the front, 1 gap to the left, walk him up and bring him off the right edge, and now my left and right linebacker, my line and my Rams stack linebackers, they're playing the same coverage as they always play. All right, nothing's changed for them. Their run fits haven't changed, their coverage hasn't changed. This is a defense that we already play. All right, normally when we do it, we send the right stack backer off the edge, and the Mike linebacker is in coverage with the line, and we play it as more of a man-free type deal, so it doesn't change. All right, we make the run fits as easy as possible, so that when we go from the 3-3 stack run fits to these slant angle run fits, we make it a man-free deal, so we make it a little bit easier on the linebackers. This is a defense we already have, so the only change we're going to make is all our linebackers have played man-free. So the only change we're going to make is, instead of using that right linebacker, he's going to go ahead and play his man-free concepts, and then we're going to take our best player and put him there, and now we'll add him as a guy coming off the edge so that we can protect him. So now we've got him lined up at linebacker. He can plug inside. He can come off either edge. We've got him, all right, as our left defensive end in the stack package. We've got him as a right defensive end in the even package. We're going to start playing him on the interior of our even package, so teams are going to start seeing him towards the later part of the year, and then as we make our district playoff run at the end of the year, All right, we're going to start playing him inside, so you're going to see him in a bunch of different spots. Why are we doing that? He's our best player. We want him to make plays. We don't want the other team to always be able to game plan away from him. We've got other players that we have been getting reps that we feel confident towards the second half of the season. They can play in the position that he was playing and hold their own and be able to play. So we've been working on teaching them, getting them some game reps so that they're ready to go. Because anytime you game plan your best player and you move your best player, what you got to understand is it's going to affect some other people. So you've got to find a way to get some other people to play the spot that that kid was playing. And then at the same time, you got to make sure that you're not changing the structure of your defense or how you're doing things on defense just so that you can protect your best player, but then your other 8 or 9 guys or 10 guys get confused with what you're doing. So I'm not saying we're going to install new packages to protect our best player. We're going to find stuff in the system that we already run and in the packages that we already have. We're going to find ways that we can simply play him in different spots and add him in different spots to make it a little bit more complicated on the offense, being able to find him, all right, and game plan. They're still going to game plan around him. We're going to try and make their job a little bit tougher. We're going to give them some different matchups other than just a tackle all night. We're going to get them some matchups inside on a center or a guard. So we're going to try and use our best player that's most advantageous to us and make the job on the other team a little bit more difficult. All right, remember that we got the first PlayFast football clinic coming up January 24th, 25th, 26th. Embassy Suites, St. Augustine, Florida. You can go to www.playfastfbclinic.com. Again, that's www.playfastfbclinic.com to register if you want to be if you're a business and you want to be a vendor at the event, or you can get your hotel info. Remember, if you stay on site at the Embassy Suites, made to order breakfast every night that you're there. You can have 4 coaches in a room. All 4 coaches get made to order breakfast. There's a 2-hour social every night at Embassy Suites. If you are a guest there, we will put on a Friday night social as a clinic, and we will also provide a lunch Saturday as a clinic. Got some great speakers lined up. It's going to be a great high school clinic geared towards high school coaches and middle school coaches. All right, it's going to be it's our game, our problems, our answers. We're not going to talk about things that maybe they see in the NFL or things they see in D1. We're going to talk about things that we see every day at the high school level with high school coaches who do it every day. They have the same problems as you do, so they're going to give you ways that they answer those problems. So remember to check out www.playfastfbclinic.com for more information. January 24th, 25th, 26th, 2020. About 4 or 5 months away. We're really excited about it. Embassy Suites, St. Augustine, Florida. Remember to check that out. As always, guys, I appreciate all of you that subscribe. Click that like button, comment, turn the notifications on so you know that every time we do a video, all right, you'll get a message that a new video came out. Remember, you won't play well until you play fast. I'll catch you guys next time.